un derecho fundamental para la humanidad. Es una herramienta estratégica para la integración de los pueblos del mundo y debe ser ofertado como un derecho de todos los jóvenes, no como un servicio comercial, y donde queremos un sistema de educación a nivel mundial donde los estudiantes seamos llamados o vistos como estudiantes y no como clientes.
Marriage in Korea, it's changing a lot. In the past, we used to have a man revolving families, so everything from wealth, the money, to the children, it belonged to the men. But now it's changing. Sometimes there are families that revolve around the women. And this is something different. In Korea, the first name, usually in Europeans or American families, the woman's first name changes to the man's first name, but ever since our country formed, we never followed the man's first name. So I think that's something that we're always proud of.
That's a very interesting question. Marriage. I mean, marriage, I think traditionally, marriage was all about the union of two people coming together and creating that sort of union that looks at creating a family and creating a future together. But I think now that traditional aspect in some culture has been lost. I mean, in Trinidad in particular, you're seeing where people are getting married very, very young, and by 2-3 years after, they're having divorce. They're getting a divorce. So, I mean, for me personally, I have no intentions at this point.
I can't answer this.
Marriage. I see marriage in African context. I would say, in African context, as coming together of a man and woman for to live together for love, but not as a contract, because in most places people come together, they see they love themselves and they live just for a while, and at a point, we are no more together. But in African context, once you are married and you do the necessary things, you said is your wife, you live together, you have your children, it is always a big issue to divorce. So people are not always thinking that, except if situation comes to us. So I think it is a very great thing to live together as husband and wife in African context.
Complicated.
El matrimonio yo lo concibo como uno de los rectores de vida de los jóvenes, después del rector de vida del empleo, después del rector de vida de una vivienda, después de haberse graduado de una carrera determinada. Eso es un paso, ¿verdad?, que estabiliza la vida emocional y social y cultural, ¿no?, de un joven y de los pueblos.
Religion matters a lot for me, you can guess. But I don't think that it's too difficult as people think that it is forbidding us to do anything. I don't think so. Sometimes it makes our lives easier.
I'm a very strongly believing and devoted atheist. I have a very strong opinion about religious institutions in particular. So, yes, it plays a very important role in my life. In Korea, I don't think there is a very strict line between social status. There never been a time in Korea where I felt that I was like a minority or a majority, because, well, everyone, except for the wealth part, everyone is starting at the same point, and everything that makes you feel like a minority is very, very hidden deeply. So even I don't know what those minorities factors are. So I don't think those kind of characteristics are actually visible compared to other countries.
El estatus social, para mí, es la condición que cada uno de los seres humanos o de los jóvenes tenemos ante el mundo, ¿verdad? Una base social, ¿verdad? Para algunos mejores que otros, pero esa es nuestra expectativa, ¿no? Aquí, el de estar aquí en Mollina, en el FEULAT, tratar el tema de participación, el derecho de los jóvenes y educación para mejorar la calidad de vida de los jóvenes, que eso nos va a dar un mejor estatus, ¿verdad?, a todos los jóvenes del mundo.
Okay, well, I'm from Europe, so I'm a European and that's it, I'm confined to that, or I'm from Africa and that's it, or from Asia, or whatever the case is. You should see yourself as a global citizen, because at the end of the day, whether it be HIV, whether it be crime, whether it be climate change, we are all in some way affected by these issues. And not because I'm from the Caribbean and I think maybe climate change doesn't affect me, I shouldn't do anything about it. Of course I should do something about it. I should start lobbying, I should start maybe a website talking about it and getting other people to sign petitions, or somewhere do a campaign with some t-shirts or do some advocating. But I should get involved as a global citizen. And I think it's very, very instrumental and very, very important that people start thinking that way. I am because you are, and about living your life to inspire someone else to do good, and not be about yourself and just be about consumerism and capitalism. It's not about that. It's about ensuring that you inspire someone to do good at the end of the day, being a voice for the voiceless.
Yeah, sometimes in our country, it's like globalization is Americanization because it's affecting us a lot.
Global. Yeah, it's a big issue because global means bringing the whole world together, I would say. Creating awareness, let people be aware of what is happening here, what is happening there. If it is life, okay, let everybody have life. If it is how, let everything that is good reach to the rest of the world. Let there be no, for me, that's how I say it. Let there be no big differences between countries, and I think it will. What is working in Europe can be transferred to Africa so that they can bring up the level of life in Africa, or the level of life in Asia. We can share together our ideas, what is helping us or what has not been helping us, and how we can emerge so that the whole world can be equal.